Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. I wanted to kind of shoot this little video out because I've been tweeting about some of the work I had done in my basement regarding my brew setup. So I kind of want to show you guys around. I know I've done a couple of homebrew videos that I've started to get into that, and I've really enjoyed myself. You know how the weather in Buffalo is. You know, our brewing season outside may only be 5 months, give or take. So with this kind of 110 volt sort of 110 watt sort of brewing element that I have, electric heating element, bringing these 5-gallon batches up to temperature, keeping them at temperature, it's important. And when the temperatures get a little colder, the ability to reach and maintain a temperature gets harder and harder. So I kind of wanted to make a little bit more permanent sort of home for my brewing equipment. So if you kind of see right here, I do have kind of my workbench, right? But I still have my all of my grains. I have 2-row here. I have Maris Otter here. I have flaked components over here. I've got some extra little ones like Cara Foam and Golden Promise here. I've got my cereal killer there. Grains go into there. I've got my Star San. I've got my pH. I've got different airlocks and strainers and my water treatments and all that good stuff. More sanitizer. Now for brew day, I have I'm doing if you guys can see, this is an Old English ale. Super easy grist bill. I've just got Maris Otter 12 pounds. I've got American Caramel Crystal 60 half pound. American Chocolate 1/8 of a pound. I think it was like 57 grams if you're following in metric. And American Munich Light 2 pounds. And I'm using this English ale yeast from White Labs. Very easy. Calls for Willamette. 1.5 ounces at 90 minutes, as well as I've got my 90-minute edition already, as well as 1.5 ounces at 5 minutes. I'm going to use a little bit of Centennial at the 5-minute mark as well, maybe the 1.5 ounces to match the Willamette, Willamette, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of play around with it. But I've got the phone there charging. I've got the Bluetooth speaker over there, and really the heart of why I'm able to do this is the plumbing, right? So I got the biggest of the utility sinks. It's a 28, I don't know if that's cubic, whatever, but I got the big tub. You can fit all of your fermenters in here really easily. My brew kettle can fit in here really easily. I've got my chiller and hop spider hanging off the side over here. What's really nice is this comes off, so I've got a sprayer attachment on this, which is awesome. Since I'm on a septic, I needed its own sump pump up and to the septic out. And what's really cool is Sunset Plumbing Heating out of Amherst. They helped me with this, but they put the inline garden hose attachments right onto my cold and my hot line. So boom, I can just turn this right on here, and I've got, I can wash right from here if I didn't want to use the faucet sprayer, which is going to make life very easy. But what I can do also is, boom, hook that right up to my kettle here on my chiller, right? And then here's my hot return to the sink line that I can hook up. I've got the quick connect on there already. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of about it. I don't really have a whole lot. This isn't a huge and intricate sort of setup, but it is going to get the job done. I kind of wanted to do this recipe because it doesn't call for any dry hopping schedule or anything like that. It's something that I've wanted to brew for a little while, but I was trying to kind of perfect and tweak some other recipes. I did my water additions. This is my second batch with the Camden tablets. which the first one I did was the Citra wallpaper with it, and oh my gosh, right off the bat, all of that weird chloride sort of plasticky, rubber bandy sort of flavors were totally gone, and you can just start to appreciate the oats and the hops right from the get-go. It was really nice. I do believe I'm going to try to maybe fit in a filtered water sort of mini treatment before it goes into the kettle. That will also help take care of the chloride and the chlorine sort of flavors without having to rely on the Camden tablets all the time. So, I mean, that's really about it. I'm kind of excited. Really, my goal for today is just to see how easy my brewing movements are. Everything is like really close as opposed to when I'm brewing outside in the garage, and the water spigot is all the way on the other side. And it just, so far it seems to be going really smoothly, which is awesome. But you know how it is. It's a work in progress, stuff like that. I don't know. That's it for me. Eventually all this other kind of junk in the basement's going to be going bye-bye, like my broken treadmill and stuff like that. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments, concerns, all that good nonsense. So maybe once this English ale is done fermenting and it's carbonated, I'll put that on the video to kind of show you. I'm excited about these Camden tablets, and the product right out of the gate is just so much more enjoyable. It's got me excited about brewing these beers all of a sudden. So I want to kind of revisit some of my older beers and recipes with these treatments, and just to see how much more enjoyable they actually are. Do you know what I mean? So that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.